Are you ready for this podcast episode 17, Palutena's Army? I'm Adrian. Here with me is Vane Zyler. What's up, Vane?
What up, Nooka?
And we got Smartzke, Samuel Matsky on the mic.
Hi, everybody.
Third episode, Sam. Is third or fourth?
I don't know.
You were on the
Palutena's
Server
Army? I thought we were
Crashers.
on
You were on the
mid-team.
E3. Have you been on since then?
Yeah, I was on the Toys R Us one. So this
Yes.
is my
So this is your
fourth.
fourth.
Whoa.
Almost that big number 5.
Yeah.
Almost as many as I've been on because I'm rarely on this fucking thing.
Yeah, you're like just a recurring co-host now. Except we had a podcast last week. Oh man, the podcast episodes are so fucked up. So we had a podcast 16. I didn't post it. No, we had a podcast 17. I didn't post it. We have another podcast 17. I didn't post it. So this is our third try at
Whoa.
podcast number 17.
Horrible.
So let's hope
You should have posted the last one. I like the last one.
Last one was good, but we talked too much about random web fiction, which, by the way, me and Vane also just got done recording the first episode of what we now call as Around the Campfire. How do you like that name, Smartsky?
It reminds me of Are You Afraid of the Dark? I like it.
Yeah, where there's scary, weird stories being told. That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is. You should also get in. You're into We're Alive, aren't you?
No, I never did that.
You're kind of into Marble Hornets.
Yeah, I am.
All right. I'm surprised. This is the first time you watched it?
No, I started watching Marble Hornets when, like, the 7th episode came out, and then I stopped for, like, a year and a half.
Yeah, because that's kind of a thing that's been on the Mega City forums, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of weird. If you ever get into that deep enough, though, talk to me and we'll have you on for that segment.
Will do. I own the
it's-
first DVD.
Oh,
so-
you bought? Oh, yeah, you bought it. How is it?
It's pretty good. The commentary, I don't know what I was expecting out of the commentary, but spoilers, it was not as awesome as I thought. But whatever.
Well, I think
we
we're
realized that it's just these two guys.
we're kind of spoiled because of Mega 64's commentary, where it's just so out there now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hoping that it's kind of that because I mean, if you listen to version 1 on Mega 64, it's not that great of a commentary.
Mm.
I'm hoping that's kind of them because I mean, yeah, it is just two guys doing it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how much do you want me to spoil it for you? What the commentary's like?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Whatever.
They basically like don't talk about anything. It's just them joking around. Like, because I was expecting something like to explain, like, oh, what does this mean? Oh, and it's just them telling jokes.
Yeah.
See,
I like-
what we were discussing on the Around the Campfire podcast is a lot of stuff actually got taken out of what was meant to be on the DVD.
Mhm.
What happened was we just read this was I guess he submitted the DVD into the DVD editing people, but he included a bunch of bloopers and extras that he was supposed to have on there, but they ended up taking it out without his consent and printing the discs off.
Huh.
And so season 2 apparently it's gonna have a lot more stuff, and he's gonna make sure that's all on there too. So there's that. It's $12 though. I don't think it's that bad of a price for whatever for what it is. Yeah. So hopefully it gets it better. I guess that's kind of funny. I guess just joking around. I can picture just people. Oh, I can't wait to hear about this. Hey, what the chicken crossed the road for, man? What what do they joke about?
I can't even remember. It's been like a month since I've seen it.
Um,
But no, it was just especially like oh, I just forgot the name of the side channel that they have.
To the Ark.
Yeah, when every single to the arc that they have on there, they tell a different single joke. Really not. Like they don't even explain anything.
Like, is it like if you just was listening to it, you wouldn't think they're watching it right now?
No, well, I mean, like at the beginning they are, but then I think they get kind of tired of watching their own stuff. So
Probably.
they just get distracted and tell jokes.
It's a thing that people analyze over and over again that I feel like they don't really want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Well, whatever. They're still pretty good storytellers, so there's that. Are you all caught up on it actually?
I am.
Oh, good. We should have you on the episode then next time.
Yeah, but this
Um,
isn't that podcast.
No, this isn't that podcast.
This is a
this
different
is
podcast.
horrible. I told Vane that if we were gonna record, we're gonna get sidetracked somehow, and look, it still happened.
Yep.
All right, video games. Speaking of that, actually, I ended up not buying the Marble Hornets for the Resident Evil 4 HD,
Ooh,
and oh man, I love Resident Evil 4 so much.
me too.
Such a good game. The controls took a hit, but I like it a lot. What's weird is it's all in HD except for Separate Ways. I don't know why. It's like really muddy in HD, which is kind of cool because I guess you kind of realize, oh man, this is how it looked before, and now it looks amazing. But it sucks kind of too because it's like, oh, this looks like shit. Um, but no, like I loved it. I'm doing both my run through of my second run through of the game to get the infinite rocket launcher since I already bought the Chicago typewriter, and I'm trying to do pro mode also. I was gonna play for Extra Life, but I got sidetracked. Extra Life happened. Um, Me and Samuel to Geek, he's been on the podcast a couple times. We did a 24-hour stream. Well, it wasn't 24 hours. This was like about 21 hours or so, because Sam ended up feeling like he was gonna die. Literally, like he
Too much caffeine.
too much caffeine. He said his mind was about to explode. He seriously said he feels like he was gonna die. So, rest in peace. If you're listening from beyond the grave, rest in peace, Samuel. You died
Beyond the
doing
grave.
charity. So, I can only imagine you're in heaven's gates now.
Pepperoni and
Oh.
cheese.
I played a lot of games though. I played DJ Hero, some Dead Rising 2. I got all the Dead Rising 2 multiplayer games, which was something I wanted to do for a while. And then I was like, oh yeah, I can complete this game now. All I have to do is play it a little bit. Then I realized, oh wait, there's a achievement for beating the whole game in co-op. And I was like, oh, that's gonna take so long. I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm gonna do that again eventually. I got like 500 achievements in DJ Hero 2, so I'm happy about that. Played a little bit of Naughty Bear. I basically played all the games I really didn't want to play for a while. That's my gaming life. What have you been playing,
Word
Smartzke?
life.
Well, I also bought Resident Evil 4 HD and Code Veronica HD because I love me Resident Evil. Those are all right, still the same as they were before, but prettier. And let's see, I bought Dead Island, and I've played it twice, and it's all right. And I am a member of the PlayStation Plus. I bought that service.
Why?
Hey, don't question me, okay? I like it so far. But one of the free games that they had was Costume Quest.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Such a good
And
game.
I know like a bunch of people I know loved it last year when it came out, and I'm like, well, it's free. I'll play it. And I accidentally played it for like 4 hours straight.
So it was good.
It's really
So
good. It's really
Samuel
good.
was telling me that was a bad game, but I wanted to get it though.
Whatever, it's good.
Fuck Sam.
It's really simple and a little kiddish for the most part. The battles are pretty awesome,
Okay.
but
So I'll end up
no,
checking.
I'm gonna do a review of it again for this year because when I reviewed it last time, it was when I was working for the other website. So for this year for Halloween, I'll do a review.
Did you by any chance play Stacking?
I didn't, but I really want to because it's made by the same
Yeah,
people.
Double Fine. Double Fine's good people. They also made Trenched, which I think there is I put up a review, but it got lost seriously. Like the game reviews got lost when I transferred stuff and hacking and everything. There's a lot of reviews that I've actually published and have, but they're not up on the internet anymore. So
Dang.
no, seriously, like there's so many articles that got lost, like literally like lost. So like there are lots of episodes. I'll describe them as that.
And you never saved like
I saved.
Microsoft Word files of them?
I've saved the. I have the articles ready. I just have been me and Vane have been editing the website and stuff, and we're getting ready for like a big transition to where we change the website into more of like a nerd culture website rather than just a video game website. So I've been focusing, like I've been doing so much editing and emails that I haven't had time to like do reviews. But this week I'm like nailing it down that I want to do a bunch of reviews and stuff. So I'm hoping that. But yeah, Trenched was a good game. I really like Trenched. I'll have the review up probably next week if I can get it up again. I like Double Fine though. Double Fine does good games.
Yeah.
And how is Dead Island?
It's all right.
Have you been playing it co-op? That's
no.
how the game shines. The
Yeah.
game is okay. Like it's fun, I guess, like when you're playing it by yourself. But when it's co-op, oh man, that game is so good. So good. So get some friends if you can play that game co-op. That's the way to play it.
I will do that.
There's that. So Vane, what you been playing, dog?
Yo,
Yeah.
what have I been playing? I've been playing a lot of Duels of the Planeswalker 2010. I've been playing some Dissidia Duodecim over there. Kind of disappointed with that story-wise, but I've been playing really a lot of everything, really. It's kind of hard to keep track of it because I finally got back into my PSP there. Been playing some of the new
So I
pretty
mean,
game that just came out, the Penny,
so
Operation Penny there.
homebrewing's not illegal.
Homebrewing itself, no.
It's hard to do on newer PSPs, huh?
Pretty much. You have to have an older PSP, and you can't have it
Yeah, I
past
have
a
pretty much
certain
the latest firmware
firmware
in
update.
the latest or the PSP 3000. So it seems.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a pain in the ass. The only way that you could possibly get homebrew running on your PSP is if you have a Pandora battery.
I have no idea what you just said. I have no idea what that
Pandora
means.
battery. Basically, it's literally a custom rigged up battery for the PSP designed to allow the PSP to run homebrew.
That's so weird to me.
Yeah, what it is for whatever reason, I'll be honest, I don't understand the science behind it, but there's a certain pin in the PSP batteries that essentially allows the PSP to be overwritten. Again, don't ask me, I don't understand the science behind it. But yeah, so that's why it's called the Pandora battery, is because it's literally the battery that allows access into
Is that expensive?
producing homebrew. You can pick one up for like $15-$30 depending where you look.
Yeah, I don't think it's even worth bothering. I want what do you have for what do you have on your PSP right now?
Right now on my PSP, I have Booker, which is basically like a PDF reader, so saves me money on having to get a Kindle or something like that. I have Lanecraft, which is a PSP port of Minecraft. Whatchamacallit there? What else do I got there? I got a lot of games. I turned around and ripped all my ISOs so that way I ripped all my games so I can put them into ISO format so I can play them on my PSP without having to have all the discs with me. Because that gets to be a pain to carry all those around. Let's see what else do I got here. I got a whole bunch of stuff.
So I don't know. We'll move on from that, but no, like I wanted to do that, but
yeah.
I guess it's not really worth it at this point.
Honestly, let me put it this way. I didn't think it was worth it either until I actually did it, and then I realized just how much.
See, the problem is that I've been so addicted to my iPhone right now that I don't even know if it's worth it at this point. Like I don't know how much I'm gonna go back to the PSP. I'll talk about the iPhone stuff again in a bit though, because I've been getting really into that. But you played Dissidia. Yes, and I reviewed that. We talked about that a few, I don't know how many, like 10 podcasts ago, I think it has to be. But what do you think of it?
Yeah. I'm almost finished it. I'm kind of disappointed with the story. At first, it started off really strong. They introduced quite a few new characters, mostly all heroes. Kind of disappointed about that, but they did what they did. And the story started off kind of strong, where they really mixed up the teams from the first game. A lot of characters that were heroes are now villains and so forth. And then all of a sudden they go into mid-game, and it essentially just literally word for word repeats Dissidia 1 story. And it's kind of annoying. Like they change up the dialogue here and there to reflect the new game modes and everything, but for most part it's the same exact game as
They have the campaign at the end though, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. That's
well, I think you basically get 2 games in one. So it's like it.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
Honestly,
no, go for it.
Oh, go ahead. But basically, it's meant to be a fighting game.
I don't like that way.
Like an RPG.
That way's kind of just backwards, I think, to me.
Yeah, like I've never tested that
mode out, honestly,
it's
basically your character automatically goes up to that character, and you can just push whether to block, fight, or escape. And if you escape, your character just jumps back a bit. It's basically just like pretend it's like Smash Bros. But when you went up to him, like it would tell you, all right, do you want to special combo this guy, or do you want to like trip him or use an item on him? Yeah, so.
Oh, I see. But yeah, no, it definitely, they've definitely improved on the formula they had going the first time around. It feels a lot more responsive, a lot tighter. The assist system is such a great feature really adds a lot of strategy to it, but at the same time, it still just doesn't feel like a fighter to me.
I think it's supposed to be kind of a.
It
It seems
feels
more like an
closer to
action
how
kind
a
of fighter,
fighter.
though, not really more like super strategic fighter, though.
Yeah, it feels like, you know, how I view Smash Brothers. Like, I
Ah.
can't view Smash Brothers
Well, I don't
as an
consider it.
actual
I
fighter.
consider it fighter, but I consider it super competitive. I could play that game super competitively if I wanted to.
Me too.
Sam, I'll kick your butt.
Yeah, right.
Let's play Smash Brothers Brawl online, and we'll test this.
I haven't done that in years.
Yeah, neither have I. Is it still online?
Wait, the Wii has
I
online?
have
Oh,
no
wait.
idea.
I wonder. That'd be interesting to look at. Yeah. There's that. Anything else?
I've been
Oh,
playing Prototype, and
yeah, I
hate
forgot
that
you didn't
game
like
with a
that.
burning passion.
All right. Well, I play a lot of iPhone games. Actually, go back to that. Kairosoft ended up discounting basically all of their no, not all of their. They ended up dropping Grand Prix Story and Pocket Academy at $2, and they ended up discounting Mega Mall Story and Hot Spring Story to $1. I bought all those, and man, I enjoyed the hell out of that. It was so good. Anyone out there who doesn't have those games, at least buy Game Dev Story if you like that. That every other game follows that, but it puts its own twist on it that makes it really fun. I'm always addicted to those games. I am also reviewing Super Crossfire, which is the Xbox Live indie game. Its sequel. It's on iOS now, and it's really good. And a few other games, I guess. But yeah, those are the main ones.
Do you want to quickly talk about games that we have reviews planned for while we're on that subject, or?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. For me personally, one of the things I've been wanting to do is back when I worked for another site, I always like doing big retrospectives for like theme months, and I'm bringing that concept back here, and I plan on starting that with a SWAT retrospective.
I was thinking, not to interrupt you. Go ahead, actually.
No, you can go ahead, dude.
I was actually thinking about Sam. Do you remember this when I was like first on Freeze Cracker? I did that giant. Oh, I don't even think it was that. It was when I first on. I was like it was kind of a few months in, but I did that giant retrospective on Sonic.
Yes.
Should I? I don't know if is that viable to bring back? You think somehow?
I don't know. That one particular article, or just starting a series over?
Like no, like starting a series. It was supposed to be a series of it, but I just didn't have time.
Well, do you have time now?
If it's worth it, what do you think?
Sure, content is content.
Vane, do you know what I'm talking about?
The specific article you're talking about, no, I don't.
They called it it was supposed to be called. It was a series supposed to be called The Legend of, and I was going to put a bunch of characters and just write their story up, and I did that with Sonic, and I mean it was received it was received well.
So it was kind of more talking about the story itself.
No,
the
story of its history. A really quick retrospective on. All right, so this
kind of like the icons on G4.
Yeah,
there.
kind of like I was like, all right, well, Sonic did this, and then people were amazed when he went to Sonic 2, and then Shadow the Hedgehog happened, and everyone was angry and stuff like that. But I was thinking about doing that again, but it kind of relates to what you were saying.
I was gonna say, yeah, let's talk about that a bit more after the podcast.
I'll link you the article.
Thing for that.
It was received pretty well, but it takes a lot of work, so that's why I kind of want to know if it's worth bringing back.
But yeah, let's talk about that more once we're done with the podcast, because that's a really good idea.
Yeah, for sure. So what were you gonna? So go on with your thing.
But yeah, no. The SWAT series is one of those games where, like, I'll admit I don't like shooters all that much, but the realisticness of the SWAT games have always kind of intrigued me, because even from the very first one, you have to pretty much play to SWAT protocol, and if you don't, the game really kind of like gets on your tits about it. And I like that.
What does that mean?
You never really see it.
Can you explain what that?
What does what mean?
What does that mean?
What does what mean?
Get on your tits about it.
Basically, the game will bitch at you, and they'll heavily penalize you. Like, if I remember correctly, in the first SWAT game, if you didn't follow protocol exactly, they would actually not let you continue the game. They would make you continuously restart everything until you follow protocol point by point. And so that's why now I'm going to go back, replay all the games, so that way I got it all fresh in my head and really just do a review retrospective. But like you were saying about how the write-up and stuff, I actually kind of like that idea more. So like I said, we'll talk more about that after the podcast because I kind of really like your idea. And I think we could really expand on that.
Yeah. That's cool then. We'll talk more about all this stuff afterwards.
Other than that, I'll be reviewing Prototype after I'm done beating the game, although I think people already kind of have an idea of where that review is going to go.
Man, I'm going to request Prototype 2 for review also. That's going to be fun. Thank you.
And then also... yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, what else you got?
And then I just got a few PSP games to review. I was going to talk about this with you after the podcast as well. Maybe review some homebrew as well.
We'll talk about it. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I got a bunch of reviews, but those are all going to be like reviews I've had. So as for anything new, Super Crossfire is looking like my app of the week that I'm going to put for this week. I'm going to start bringing it back because I was supposed to bring it back last week, but stuff happened again. And I don't know. That's about it. New podcast will premiere on the website too, but that's that.
Palutena's Army. Stuff happened edition.
Stuff happens. What else is going on? What else do we got to talk about? Is there any news coming out recently? A bunch of games are coming out right now.
Oh my god, so many games are coming out. Shit, where did that list go? I actually had that popped up.
Apparently Battlefield's looking a lot better right now. We talked about the beta, actually. We didn't talk about the beta now. We talked about the beta on the Lost episode. You want to talk about that?
Oh, sorry, I just got distracted there. What happened?
All right.
No, sorry, my phone went off.
We talked about the beta on Lost podcast. You want to mention quick thoughts on what you thought about it again?
Yeah, basically, I was not too amused at all with the beta. It really almost kind of turned me off to the game, although I realized that, it was just an alpha from ages ago, so...
They really fucked themselves over by releasing that beta. That beta lost a lot of pre-orders, and people have a sour taste of Battlefield 3 in their mouth. Personally, I thought it was decent. Like, it wasn't as good as Bad Company 2, but it was decent. But apparently, I'm hearing from people that that's such an early build, and it's not anywhere near what the game was at this, I guess, this event that they had not long ago. So, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Batman is coming out tomorrow. Are you getting that? Are you getting that, Smartzke?
When it goes down in price.
How much was Dead Island?
Okay, Dead Island, I paid full price only because I got a $30 gift card with it.
Spend the dirty. How much do you spend the gift card on?
Mostly soda.
Or games.
What?
Because I
Wait, you bought $30
well, yeah,
worth of
I haven't
soda?
used it all up, but
You fucking
no,
diabetic.
it's because I got it at work, and then whenever I go on break, I get a soda or something to eat. So I just keep using that.
Oh. Let's say you're so stingy on video game prices, but then I asked you what you spent your gift card on. You're like, mostly soda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Priorities. Okay, then
Sure.
Rage came out. I don't think none of us played Rage. I want to play that game.
Yep. Love you.
Man, we're not on the ball with games at all, which sucks. Whatever.
Okay, back. Sorry about that. Yeah, we had a lot of stuff going on there. Sorry about that. Fucking one. At least we got through the first podcast without interruption.
No, we didn't.
Oh, that's right. You had the guy at the door.
Yeah, she was telling me to vote for a Democratic husband, and I was like, I'll get back to you on that.
Just yell at her. You're interrupting my podcast.
You should have been like.
Yeah, I lied to her though, so I don't know how that's gonna go. She was like, "Are you a registered voter here?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I'm
You're not
not."
allowed to lie to politician people.
They don't lie to us.
Yes, you are.
Anyway, start a new pod. We'll start a new pod. We'll start our new podcast around the legislator.
But shit, where the fuck were
Other
we
new
going with
games.
this again?
Rage came out. We didn't play
yeah, new
Rage.
games. Rage reportedly has been such a huge fucking bomb on PC, though. There's been so much bad press about it.
Poor PC people. Get an Xbox.
And see, that was actually the argument from the creator
Yeah,
of Rage.
well, what's the problem in getting an
was
Xbox?
that-
It's $150. Get an Xbox.
Well, no, their point was PC isn't meant for
It's not.
gaming.
Use it for your internet. Get out of here, people. You go on the internet.
Adrian, get the fuck
Again,
off this podcast.
go on the computer for your internet. Play your emails,
Yeah,
games, and
If you want to play games on your computer, go to something like FoxKidsWorld.com.
look, go to newgrounds.com.
Play Flash
Newgrounds.com. Yeah.
Go to,
Nickelodeon.com.
yeah.
You both
Sorry.
disgust me.
Oh, I just quickly
What?
say that I used to be addicted to this game on the Fox Kids website called Turbo Luge, where all you did was just like you're like on a a board with wheels and you're just going downhill and trying to avoid obstacles, and I played that for hours a day. That's all I wanted to say. That's what I was playing 15 years ago.
There you go. That's all your computer's good for,
Yeah.
kids.
All your computer is good for is Turbo Luge.
Yeah, because there's no RTSs or shooters on the PC.
Get a console, kids.
Yes, because consoles can play RTSs properly. Wait, no,
No.
they can't.
Have you played Halo Wars?
Yeah, the game sucked.
How'd it suck? How'd it suck?
Because it didn't actually feel like an RTS. It felt like you were playing fucking Army Men.
Isn't that what playing an RTS is?
Okay, the original Army Men, yes, would RTS, but shut the fuck
I
up.
don't know. It is like there's there's some games that work on there, but at this point, fucking get a.
Okay, let me put it this way: the only game that, the only console RTS that's come close to feeling like a proper RTS on consoles was the Commander's Challenge for Red Alert 3.
A lot of
The only
people.
one that's come somewhat close.
A lot of people like Halo Wars, including me.
You like Halo
So.
everything.
Fuck Halo Wars.
No, I hate Halo 3, and
Yeah.
I don't like ODST.
Oh.
Bullshit. We know you love it.
No, I don't like it. I wasn't even.
Don't lie to
It
us.
was if it wasn't
Don't
for
lie to us.
if it wasn't for the Reach beta, I wouldn't have bought Halo Reach on launch.
Whatever.
Point is, there's still no good RTSs on consoles.
I beg to differ.
Because as good, alright, let me put it this way. As good as Halo Wars was from your point of view on console, it would have been so much better on PC.
See, but you're saying PC gaming is for like fucking two game types.
It's for all game types, but those are the two that it predominantly does the best. You cannot say that the console versions are ever going to be superior, because when it comes to RTSs, there's not enough buttons and not enough control for it. And when it comes to shooters, you will never have the same exact precision.
I don't care. I don't care. Look, point is, Diablo 3 is going to be on a console. Deal with it.
It may.
It's going to be.
Kind of,
It's going to be. They have controller support for Diablo 3, and the people who make it, the developers, they say it's straight up better on a controller. So suck on that shit. Moving on.
Which I hope it does. Don't get me wrong. I hope it does come out on consoles.
Suck on that
way
shit.
They don't have to go out and spend
Suck on that shit.
$1,000.
Suck on that shit.
PC so I can play
Suck
it.
on that shit.
I'm agreeing with
Suck
you.
on that shit.
Shut the
All right,
fuck
so
up.
moving.
The point I'm trying to make here is I'm agreeing with you. I would love to be able to play Diablo 3 on my PS3.
Anyway, so moving on.
Suck on that shit. Adrian.
What else is there to talk about?
We could talk about how Smartzke keeps popping in and out of the
back.
conversation. No, you're not. Shut the fuck up.
Oh man, this is half an hour long, and we're running out of things to say.
Which is terrible because we have a lot to talk about in gaming news. It's just we don't know it because we didn't actually look at
Mass
it
Effect
before
3
doing
has
this.
multiplayer.
Ooh.
Yay? Question mark?
Have you not heard about this?
Yeah, I've heard
Oh.
about it. You and I talked a little bit about it, where it may, or it's supposed.
It's supposed to be.
impact
I
the
don't know.
single
I'm getting
player
mixed.
somehow.
I'm getting mixed signals. Apparently, it's supposed to have in-game consequences, and it's not supposed to, like, people are saying that it doesn't have in-game consequences. I don't know. So I don't know. I honestly don't know about that, but it's supposed to be like co-op missions / horde mode type stuff.
So basically, it's like
Basically,
shoehorned in.
It sounded kind of like it sounded like they kind of have to defend themselves, but you know the developers are saying like, oh, we wanted to plan this as Mass Effect 1, but now we got the chance. And some stuff I'm hearing is that, I mean, they have to make one because Mass Effect's been all about Commander Shepard and his fight and stuff like that. After Mass Effect 3, Commander Shepard's done. There's no more story about him. So they feel like they kind of got to remind you, Mass Effect's the thing, guys. There's more to Mass Effect than Shepard. So I feel like that's kind of what they're kind of trying to hit towards. So we'll see about this. I can't wait. Oh man, it's kind of weird because not only Mass Effect 3 coming out next year, but Halo 4, basically like two of my favorite franchises. So I'm holding excitement out for Mass Effect 3, but it's sounding kind of sketchy with this thing. I just hope it doesn't deviate from the single player.
I don't know. It may be the case. I mean, as much as they can argue all they want, it really felt like it took away from BioShock single player.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm hoping some games have it better, like Assassin's Creed, but whatever. We'll see. We'll see. What else is in video game news is that I'm missing here?
Should have written up a list before we started.
Yeah,
we're
that's
too
called
good
being
for
prepared, but
we're too good for a
prepared.
list. We're too good for a list.
Adrian, what's news?
What is
That
news?
section. What's news?
What is
news? What is that? Let me keep looking here. Arkham City. We talked about that. And who's excited? Wait, what games is everyone excited for?
Skyrim.
Skylanders.
Are you really?
Everyone at Toys R Us is.
Because it's a giant set of toys.
Yeah, it is like the most evil way of DLC there is. Because instead of like paying $2.99 for a pack, you have to go out and pay $20 for a pack
I never thought of that. Holy
so
shit.
if you want to get like all the achievements and get every figure, you're gonna spend several $100s.
Isn't the set already like more expensive than the game, like a normal game?
Yeah, it's $70.
Now, what is this? Can you explain this to me? I haven't done too much research into this one.
Smartzke, talk about it.
Okay, well, Skylanders is basically this game. Spyro's in it, by the way, but he's not like the main character. But it's a game where you can take these figures and set them on a platform, and it activates their character in your game. So it's like an RPG, and apparently it's kind of like Diablo the way it plays. But yeah, basically you take this figure, put it on this portal of power, I think it's called, and you can play as that character in the game, and then you can swap out different characters and put them in there. And it's kind of cool because the actual figure itself has a chip inside of it. So when you level up that figure, all of it saves to that figure. So you could just bring that figure over to your friend's house, put it down on
His platform.
Yeah, his platform, and and it loads the character from there. So I mean, that's kind of cool, but like the concept is cool. Apparently the game is pretty good.
Yeah, I hear it's a good game. Like I don't know. It's kind of weird. I just kind of want to see how it works. I think Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, I just hope the same thing doesn't happen to it like happened with Eye of Legends there.
I was about to say that would be cool for like card games, but that thing did not work out.
It worked out for a while, but just they stopped supporting it for whatever reason.
I actually might be getting Skylander to review possibly in the next couple days. We'll see. I'm not sure about that, but it seems like a really cool thing for kids too. Like I don't know, it's funny because it's gonna get a lot of shit, but I think it's gonna be like a decent, like a really good game, like whatever.
Yeah, like besides the fact that like it's the most evil form of DLC.
I never even thought of that. Like that did not cross my mind until when you said that.
Like besides that, it's.
But you know what? At least you get like a little figure you can kind of mess around with, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, I read a review. I'm not going to name the source of this review, but in the review they said that for the review copy they got 8 figures along with it. And by the end of the game, they needed all 8 of those figures to beat the final boss. By the way, your game only comes with 3.
Oh, what?
And also, there are certain areas of the game which you cannot get to or complete unless you buy additional figures for their like elemental properties. So like they're really like digging your wallet. On
That
the game.
that I was like actually like looking forward to this, and now I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, now I'm kind of. It almost sounds like there's a game that just recently released on the PSN. There, it's a card game. It's only $1, but the way it works is it has a really short single player, and then the rest of it is all playing online. But if you want to play online, you actually have to buy tickets to play online. And once you run out of tickets, you have to keep buying more.
So basically, no one's gonna buy that game.
That sucks.
But people are gonna buy it because it's a platinum. It actually has a platinum trophy to it, and it's only $1. So people will be suckered into buying it until they realize that they have to keep paying so much money to be able to even play it online.
Yeah. How much is it worth? How much physical money would you pay for all the achievements or a platinum trophy? Like, that's kind of where it goes.
Yeah, and from my perspective, I never spend more on a game than it deserves. Like, I never play for, MMOs or anything. If it's pay to play, it doesn't deserve it. It deserves, my one-time purchase, that's it.
All right.
I'm kind of old-fashioned that way, but if I bought a game, I shouldn't have to keep dishing out money just to continue to play my game.
There was a funny image that Greg Bassard, the guy of 3D Realms, posted, and I'll show you that. It was kind of referring to that. Quick note, I am probably going to be, I could probably, just like Smartzke just now, I might be cutting out here in a second, but let me click for Spyro's price. Oh, that sucks, dude.
How much are the token things? That's the thing too, is how much are those actual plugin things?
Oh geez. They're coming out to be, it's $20 for 2 figures, I think.
Wow.
You get 1 location interaction figure, 1 Skylanders figure, 2 magical power items, 4 trading cards, 2 sticker sheets, and 4 web codes.
That's ridiculous.
Oh man. Oh, that's
evil.
That's a big can of worms just got opened up there.
I dropped for like 20 seconons.
Yeah, we're looking
back to some drama bomb.
We're looking into the Skylanders stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's $70 for the starter pack.
Yep.
And then 1 figure was $20.
No, it's a pack of 3 figures that's $20.
Oh, is it 3? Oh, okay, well GameStop has it wrong.
1 figure is $8.
Wait. So it takes 8 to finish the game.
Well, that's the guy who reviewed it said that he was given 8 and he needed all of them to beat the final boss because it was really difficult.
Oh, because of difficulty.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's possible to finish the game then.
It is possible, but he said that, like, I don't know if he said that it was mandatory to finish it, but he said that there were some areas of the game that you could not access unless you bought additional figures.
Okay. And the game comes with 3.
Yeah.
And then packs of 3.
Yeah.
So wait, how is there only? He needed 8. There's all 8, so that means 1 pack must have 2.
Well, they didn't send him packs. They just probably sent him individual.
I guess either way, it's gonna cost you more than like $100 to finish this.
Yeah.
Not to mention, good luck finding everything. Unless you're one of those people who actually are a smart shopper online. If you're someone that's kind of stuck to buying stuff in an actual store, good luck actually finding all the figures.
Oh, also, there are 3 different versions of Spyro. There's the one that comes with the normal console version.
Oh, god damn it. Fuck.
There's the Dark Spyro, which comes with a 3DS version. And then there's the Legendary Spyro, which you can only get at Toys R Us.
Yo, Sam, hook it up.
Okay.
Can you get a code for that? Or
a code for Skylanders?
Because I read there was like web codes for it.
Oh, I don't know.
Can you send me a free toy?
Nope.
Tell Mr. R. Russ that it's my birthday.
Okay. He'll gladly hand one out then.
Oh man. Speaking of, I guess Battlefield 3 won gold.
Huzzah.
Because IGN has a copy of it. And Modern Warfare 3, by the way.
Nah, no one cares.
Oh, people care, sadly. People
you
care.
You can say no one cares, and then, like, 6 million copies later.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I don't want anyone to care. Let me put it this way.
This
If
is
you
the
care
gaming.
about
This is
modern
the gaming
warfare,
industry. Really broken betas and oh man, Skylanders seems like such a cool idea.
It is. It's a cool idea.
I thought
but
like
it's so
I thought
evil.
it came with all the figures in the box, and then like, hey, three toys for $10 or something. Oh, I don't know. Aren't like toys expensive nowadays?
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe
everything's expensive nowadays. We're in a fucking depression.
3 toys for like $15. Do it. Okay, but man, that sucks.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, they're like not counting the different versions of Spyro and the different legendary ones. There are 30 different unique ones. So that's 30 figures, and it's a pack of 3 for $20.
Oh man,
I don't want to do math, but it's more than most people want to pay for like anything.
that's I get it's kind of neat, but if the whole game at the get go is not open completely,
Yeah.
it should have been like the starter pack. You know what? The starter pack, you can finish everything in the game with that. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, all right, so if you get this, and it gives you a download for this or whatever, or something else. I don't know. That sucks.
Yeah.
I guess since this is aimed at kids, it's not required to be online. So they kind of want everything available there, but then like, it kind of feels like it's a cock out because or cop out, fuck, cock out. Yeah, that's my new thing.
It's inappropriate, Adrian.
Rock out with your cock out. That's what they say. That's a tagline for Skylanders, by the way. Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure. Rock out with your cock out.
Damn it.
Of course, didn't you know that? It's Spyro's cock.
It's a crapshoot. There you go. You can't fuck that one up.
Well, you could if you really get into that kind of thing, but
This is gonna be troubling to me. Oh man. Anyway, that gave us a good 10 minutes of a discussion.
yeah, there goes. Sadly, that's just an example of, great thinking outside the box and great ingenuity just being ruined by marketing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I think the marketing's actually doing well. Because, I mean,
Well,
kids will buy those figures.
No,
But I
no, the
mean-
parents will buy the figures for the kid, no
Oh, yeah, that's
doubt.
true.
But for those of us that actually want to seriously play the game, it's us that are going to be kind of fucked over.
It seems like a fun game in all honesty, but man, that's it's already like a not even $60 game. It's a $70 game.
Yeah, it's marketed perfectly towards kids who will beg their parents to buy it, and that's how it'll get money. But then for people like us who are smarter than that and old enough to see it, we're not going to do that.
I guess it's neat that you're getting something along with the DLC, I guess.
Mm.
But at $20,
And also-
$20 for 3 figures though, it should have been 15. Maybe it's still.
It's not to mention what's also kind of cool is it really, for people like me especially who are hardcore collectors that once they start picking
You're
something up,
fucked.
they really got to have all that. Yeah, that's why I definitely refuse to get into that because I'm gonna be like, all right, well there's.
I'll
this
send
one.
I'll send
Oh,
you
I'm not
I'll
gonna
send
get
you a
all
review
that.
copy.
Don't you dare, because then I'm gonna have to fucking spend all the money for all the figures.
Because then, you would have to get the Toys R Us exclusive one, and you'd have to buy the 3DS one because of the exclusive Spyro figure.
That's all. If Vane's not gonna be able to afford a game next year, all of Vane's money for next year in games is going to Spyro. No
Spyro
Mass
will
Effect, no Bioshock Infinite, no PlayStation Vita. Straight up
Dude,
Spyro.
I'm not even fuck the Vita for the first year. I'll wait to see how well that goes.
I like how you're gonna end up buying a year 1 Vita anyways to probably homebrew it.
Oh my god, they're probably not gonna have much in the way of homebrew for Vita.
I imagine
Are you
eventually they
kidding me?
will.
With so much they've after a while.
I really wanted a Vita,
yeah,
but the fact it has if about on par with 3DS battery life, that's not gonna do it for me. If I can somehow snag one, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to spend money on one. Whatever. All they have to do is Call of Duty.
I want one because it has good looking games, honestly.
All they
have to
do to make the Vita successful is put a Call of Duty game on it. Put a Call of Duty game on it, and it'll wreck shop in sales.
There was a Call of Duty game on the
Yeah.
PSP, but that sucked.
Oh yeah, because I mean the Vita has dual thumbsticks and
Yeah.
and stuff like that. That it's built for that. But I mean, like right now, it doesn't matter. Handhelds right now are not built for FPSs, but the Vita is like built for that.
Mm.
You can't tell me that a Call of Duty that kids can carry around with them 24/7 is it won't do well.
Yeah.
Call of Duty PlayStation Vita bundle in. Oh man, ridiculous.
You could play multiplayer anywhere you go.
Oh man, that's how it is. So let's start wrapping this up, I guess. We already told you what to expect in the coming days. I'll edit this, and this is for sure going up. For sure, unless someone crashes right now. Unless someone crashes, that's why I kind of want to end it right now.
I might.
All right, so that's it.
I can feel my computer dropping.
I don't know what's gonna be the ending song this week. I'm sorry.
I know.
We should just have
What?
fire music
What?
for this one too.
Okay, go to my Facebook profile, and you will see a YouTube video with the raccoon face. That will be the ending song, because I cannot get that song out of my head.
Let's.
It should be the theme from My Little Pony.
No.
What is this? All right, well, I don't know what it is, so sure.
Okay.
What the is it called DJ Assault or is it called? It's called Raccoon.
It's called Raccoon.
By DJ Assault.
Yep.
I'll link the video along with it, I guess. There's that. You can find me on Twitter. I'm Adrian XHD, Smartzke, SMARTZKE.
Yep.
Vain Zaller, VAINZILER. There you go. I almost messed that up there. And that's it. You can follow
we roll.
follow the the website at The Final Smash. We'll be changing things up soon. I hope in the next 2 weeks we'll start forming everything up again. And that's about it. Thank you. And there's Raccoon.
Raccoon out
Enjoy.
there.
Yeah.
Raccoon out there. Raccoon out there. There's a 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 raccoon out there. Raccoon out there.
That girl so scared.
Raccoon out
That
there.
girl so scared.
Raccoon out
That
there.
girl so scared.
Raccoon out
That
there.
girl so scared.
There's a raccoon out there.
Scared of the raccoon.
There's a raccoon out there.
Scared of the raccoon.
There's a raccoon out there.
Scared of the raccoon.
Raccoon out there.
Scared of the raccoon.
Alan, I'm terrified. There's a raccoon out there. There's a raccoon out there. There's a raccoon out there. Alan, I'm terrified. There's a raccoon out there. There's a raccoon out there. There's a raccoon out there. Raccoon, 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 raccoon. I had the car door open. I thought it was one of the kids walking up to the car, and it was a raccoon. He had his paws up on the thing in my car. He was trying to get in the car. I'm in the car, terrified. I can't get out. There's a raccoon out there. Raccoon, 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 raccoon out
That
there.
girl so scared.
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 There's a raccoon out there.
Scared of the raccoon.
There's a raccoon out there.
Scared of the raccoon.
There's a raccoon out there.
Scared of the raccoon.
Raccoon out there.
Scared of the raccoon.
Raccoon out there. Raccoon out there. Raccoon out there. Raccoon out there. There's a raccoon out there. There's a raccoon out there. There's a raccoon out there. 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 There's a 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 raccoon out there. Raccoon out
That
there.
girl so scared.
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 There's a raccoon out there.
Scared of the raccoon.
There's a raccoon out there.
Scared of the raccoon.
There's a raccoon out there.
Scared of the raccoon.
Raccoon out there.
Scared of the raccoon.
Alan, I'm terrified. There's a raccoon out there. There's a raccoon out there. There's a raccoon out there. Alan, I'm terrified. There's a raccoon out there. There's a raccoon out there. There's a raccoon out there. Raccoon, 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 there. There's a raccoon out there. There's a raccoon out there. Raccoon out there. Alan, I'm terrified.